Hi, my name is Eylene Pirez, and I'm an astrophysicist, and this is How Do Satellites Help Us Study the Solar System? So, satellites are a huge part of space exploration. I mean, they really are what have made us get to know the solar system. Before we had satellites, we had never even seen Earth really well. So we didn't even understand the dynamics of our own atmosphere. We didn't have technology. So in a lot of ways, satellites have improved not only the science methods that we know, what we know about the solar system, but it actually improves the knowledge about us and where do we come from and where do other things come from and what is the possibility of finding life. And it's really kind of explained a lot of the science that's behind the solar system. So now when we look at even like the earlier missions like a Sputnik, so a Sputnik was in the 60s, and one of the biggest things that happened in Sputnik was that we were finally able to break through our atmosphere. So we were able to study the atmosphere, get to know the atmosphere, and this kind of was the breakthrough in leaving planet Earth. So our own atmosphere was really a key obstacle for space exploration. So then we have things like the Mars orbital missions, and like the first time we get to really look at planets and think about terraforming and what are other planets made out of. We've also had the missions to Venus, where we get to look at something that we thought it was our sister planet, and we found out no, it has a giant greenhouse effect. It's a really hostile planet. So in a sense, every planet, every flyby that we've had to a planet has really come back with a lot of key information of what happened in the beginning of the solar system, how did it come to be, what is the chemical composition in the solar system. Some of my favorite missions have to be, one of them is Cassini. The Cassini spacecraft is probably the largest study of moons that we've had. And when we moved away from the terrestrial planets and we saw the gas giants, well, we're not going to be able to move to a gas giant, but these gas giants have tons of moons. They have 65 moons, 50 moons, whatever the number is, because of these large moons, and actually they're large and complex atmospheres. They can actually be a place where you can terraform, and actually that kind of has substituted the terraforming planets, and it's sort of become the race of like terraforming maybe a moon. So it's a large study of moons and atmospheres. Now, another of my favorite missions is the Voyager missions. And Voyager missions, the 1 and 2, are probably one of the most important satellites that we've had in history. I mean, they launched in 1977, and they are the furthest object that we have from Earth. So they actually have reached space, so the interstellar medium, rather than being bound to the solar system. Because of Voyager, we know Europa is icy. Because of Voyager, we know the Great Dark Spot in Neptune. I mean, Voyager has really shown us like weather in the outer planets. It's really also pushed us to see how far does the effect of our sun is. So it actually, the only information that we have of the outskirts of the solar system come from Voyager. And these are some of the examples of how satellites can help us understand the solar system. My name is Eylene Pirez, and I'm an astrophysicist, and this is How Do Satellites Help to Study the Solar System?